It's a big disappointment for me. It was a big disappointment for me by means of that I never fight for what I trained for and what I believe for. What I did wasn't defending my country. What I did is fulfill some interest of my government in order to solve some political issues in the occupied territories. I didn't believe never in my life that was our goal in order to be a attack helicopter pilot. I say all the time that moral and oxygen have the same characteristics when you go up. The oxygen is going down and the moral too, because when you go up and you fly in a high altitude, it can be 5,000 feet, it can be 10,000 feet, it can be 30,000 feet. What you see, even though you have very good electro-optic sights, the ability to see the things and to smell, to sense it with your senses are really low. So the moral issue become lower and lower. And it's not a problem for you as a pilot to fly in a high altitude and to shoot some buildings that you don't know what's are inside, or cars or whatever, and you shoot missiles or bombs and you destroy there and you kill many people. You can kill many people. You have a lot of responsibility, but you don't see what your action are doing to the people inside because you don't see them. So two things happen. First, the moral is not an issue anymore because you don't sense it. Second thing is that you believe on the people that sent you to the mission and you trust them that your operation will be moral and legal, which in this case of the last wars, especially in the occupied territories, from the time the Air Force was acting there, I can tell you that it's a big question, it's a big problem, and I think we are right now doing actions which are immoral and can be also illegal by the international law, which means we are doing war crimes in our actions.
Το Σεπτέμβριο του 2003, 27 Ισραηλινοί πιλότοι, επίλεκτα και αξιοσέβαστα μέλη της στρατιωτικής ελίτ της χώρας, προχώρησαν σε μια πρωτοφανή ενέργεια που τους υπαγόρευε όχι το στρατιωτικό κατεστημένο, αλλά το καθήκον τους ως αξιωματικοί και η συνείδησή τους. Συνέταξαν και υπέγραψαν μια επιστολή που θα έμενε στην ιστορία του Ισραήλ, για κάποιους ως δείγμα υπέρτατης ηθικής και για άλλους, τους περισσότερους, ως πράξη εσχάτης προδοσίας. Οι έφεδροι και εν ενεργεία αεροπόροι διατύπωσαν γραπτός την άρνησή τους να συνεχίσουν να πραγματοποιούν στρατιωτικές επιχειρήσεις στα κατεχόμενα παλαιστινιακά εδάφη. Ο Γιώελ ήταν από τους πρώτους που έβαλαν την υπογραφή τους σε εκείνο το κείμενο.
In the moment I signed the letter, even though I consider a hero in Israel, I became a traitor by my friends, by the society. I got out from the mainstream of Israel. I was no longer inside the consensus because I had criticism about how Israel behaved with its neighbors, which are actually not its neighbors, our occupied nation, the Palestinians. I must tell you something, and it has to be clear. I am not a pacifist. I'm a warrior. I don't have any problem to fight and to kill, so long I believe that it has its the reality of the fight is right. Once I don't believe anymore in what I do, I have a problem. I don't have any problem to fight. I'm not a pacifist. I did many things in my life, and that's my personality. So it's not that I have a nightmare from what I did and things like that. That's not my problem. My problem is that I didn't believe anymore in what I did. And in the moment I thought that what we did is immoral, illegal, and considered as war crimes, I stopped immediately. I said what I had to say. I signed the letter. And right now I'm fighting for a different thing.
What do people say to you if they recognize you in the streets or at work?
90% of them try to hit me or curse me. 10% says they're really proud and that they thank me. And every time someone comes to me and says, "You're so brave, you're so," I don't know, it's thank you for refusing. It's the only thing that seems right. It's basic. I don't think it's superior. It's what people should do now.
Οι νεαρές γυναίκες που αρνούνται τη στράτευση πολλαπλασιάζονται χρόνο με το χρόνο. Κάποιοι άνδρες δεν ολοκληρώνουν τη θητεία τους, ενώ κάποιοι άλλοι αρνούνται να επιστρέψουν ως έφεδρες στις μονάδες τους χρησιμοποιώντας διάφορες προφάσεις. Οι ηγέτες των αρνητών και των αντιρρησιών συνείδησης υποστηρίζουν ότι πρόκειται για ένα κίνημα που αλλάζει σιγά σιγά την κοινωνία, που μπορεί να μην είναι ορατό γιατί αποσιωπάται από τα μέσα μαζικής ενημέρωσης, αλλά είναι μια υπόγεια διαδικασία. Μια δύναμη που ζητά ξεκάθαρα αλλαγή πολιτικής και ειρήνη στην περιοχή.
אתם מבחינתכם אין פה שום מצלמות, זה לא מעניין אתכם.
I am a member of Combatants for Peace, and my name is Idan Meir. I am a director for theater, and I teach theater, and I write for theater. After the army, I went, like many young Israelis, I went to travel and to explore the world. And when I came back, I wanted to be involved in some work that will help the society in a way. I was in the Navy, in a special unit in the Navy, and it's the commando of the Navy. It's like the Navy SEALs in a way. And I was serving there for 4.5 years.
Between which dates?
Between 1995 and almost 2000.